Hello, welcome to Celtic Water Witch and your collective reading. So, the cards today are showing foundational endings. This is an ending, a shake up. I mean, it's happening in a worldwide scale, so it's not surprising that this is showing up for the collective. However, as you can see in this deck, the Tower is ending the wild hunt. It is here in this deck. This is the Green Witch Tarot. And it's the light that's destroying this tower. As you can see, the light is shining out the tower and it's destroying the wild hunt. It's enlightening is much more of an appropriate description. It's enlightening the wild hunt. We're waking up, people are waking up en masse. And the wild hunt feels at its worst just now because the tower is at its destruction point. So the cards following on from this are a progression of what is happening during this time. The Seven of Pentacles. So this is you diligently working away, honing your skill, contemplating, thinking what's coming next for me, what is right for me. I have put all of this work in. I'm really skilled at what I do. What is next for me? What will be best for my future? And that's in the terms that we're thinking at the moment. We're thinking now in terms of what is best for us. Does this current system work for us? Does it in any way support us or allow us to flourish to our highest potential? So we're really deeply contemplating this at the moment, the awakened ones. The next card is the Eight of Chalices. Now this card represents walking away. What he's walking away here from a castle, all of these cups, all of this financial abundance. But in walking away, in his bag here, he has scrolls. He's actually walking away to level up. He's walking away to build himself spiritually into the person that he truly wants to be. It's about a time of meditation, contemplation, and working on ourselves in order to make sure that we can manifest our highest potential and our deepest desires. A little warning here with the Four of Chalices. The Four of Chalices is coming in just to let us know that despondency can set in during this time when it feels like there's no movement towards your highest potential. This warns of despondency because we can disconnect. We can disconnect from a reality. So it's really a little reminder for us to spend some time in meditation and looking within, because that despondency, it can lower our vibration, it can lower our expectations for ourselves, and our beliefs and our expectations for ourselves is part of the manifestation process. So it's really important that we keep that. So although a lot of despondency is coming in, I mean, it certainly is for me, and I'm sure it is for others, because we're going through a time of turmoil and destruction at the moment, the endings of the old paradigm. The last card in the tarot before we turn some oracle cards is the Two of Athamas, which is a Two of Swords in standard decks. Now, this shows that, decisions will have to be made, but it also represents balancing forces. It's about balancing your inner forces, remembering to balance that divine masculine and divine feminine, the feeling side of yourself with the action side of yourself, remembering to keep that in balance. And this card also reflects that you will find that balance. That balance is coming in for you. It's a reminder to allow that balance to settle in to you. I've cast some runes today as well. These runes really just going along with exactly what the tarot card's saying today. So this first rune here, this is Ansu's. And Ansu's represents communication, the power of words. So it's really enthusiasm and inspiration, true vision surrounding speech and the power of words. So this may suggest that this is one of your gifts here, that you have ability with your words. The second one here, the second rune here is Manas. So it's about creativity and skill, your ability here with the power of words. And lastly, Thurisaz. Now, Thurisaz, the third rune here, it's a tendency towards change. So just going alongside the tarot, it is reflecting the tarot. A tendency towards change and working on that skill you have, it will be important for your future, you know, cultivating it. So let's see what else comes up in this reading today with some oracle cards. So the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, we'll see what this has to say about your reading today. The Waiting Game, yes. So here we go. The Waiting Game, which is strongly what I was getting and feeling through the tarot reading. It does feel like a waiting game to a lot of us at the moment, especially with the destruction of the Tower card. It feels like, okay, the destruction, it's happened. I want to move on to the next stage. It feels like we're stuck in the destruction phase, but it does take a while for the destruction of an old paradigm, and we're progressing through it. And it is a bit of a waiting game. But remember, during this waiting game, just to connect to yourself and connect to nature and find that balance within yourself. And let's do one more of the Psychic Tarot before we move on to the next decks to see what else it brings into this reading today. See what other information we have for our lovely viewers today. Oh, and here we go. The first one, I'll pick that up. As it has fallen. Truth. The truth will be revealed. The truth of the current situation that is happening on a worldwide scale will be revealed. When I'm a psychic, so for the past year I have been seeing that 2025 will be the year of the truth speaking. So during this year, a lot of truth will come out about our current worldwide systems and the way that they are repressing us and really, you know, quashing humanity's abilities to live to its highest potential. A lot of the mechanisms involved in that quashing of humanity's potential will be revealed. So this is really part of this reading. A truth revealing will be happening. And since a few more cards fell here, I'm just going to bring these ones up as well. Discontent and boredom. So during this destruction of the wild hunt, discontent and boredom is coming up for a lot of us because it feels so... a lot of us are losing our connections to the things that we used to find joy in and the things that we used to love to do, because those things no longer serve us. That's why. So when discontent and boredom comes up, it's really a little indicator for you to find what gives you joy. Find what makes your heart sing. You know, just find the joy in the little moments of each day. And that will really help with that discontentment and boredom. And the final card from this deck is material and spiritual prosperity, because that is what's coming in for us. That is a new paradigm, the 5D mindset, the 5D consciousness, because that's what 5D Earth is. It's consciousness. It's about us raising our consciousness to a different unity level. So everything's going to come in with that. For those of us who move to the 5D consciousness, who choose to grow and think differently and want better for humanity and think of us as unity instead of competition. Think in terms of unity instead of competition. That's the difference that I see between 3D and 5D. And this is what's coming in for us. This is our abundance coming in, flowing towards us. Those of us who are working on ourselves and not getting lost in the despondency of the Four of Chalices. And let's just move these aside. We'll do one more. Let's just kind of put them on top of each other, but so you can still see them there. We'll do one more oracle card today. And let's see the message that this has for the lovely viewers here today. And while I'm shuffling, if I could just ask you, if you enjoy the reading or think it will resonate with anyone, please share and please subscribe. I will be doing long readings and shorts, and I would love to build community first and foremost, and a place for us to support each other during these times of change. So please do subscribe and please do like if you enjoy this video. Thank you. Okay, and here's the card that's come up. It says, you are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change and blossom again. So it's really about not getting lost in the drama that surrounds us in every way, in every type of media, whether it be mainstream or alternative media. It is all lots and lots of drama. And this card is to remind us to work on ourselves in nature, in natural ways. Meditation, connecting with nature, spending time with innocents like children, people you love, animals. That's how to bring this happiness into your life again. Let's do one more card from this with some advice, please. Some advice, please, for the viewers who are watching to get out of the drama and to connect into themselves once again. So one more card here. There we go. Yes, like I said, the feeling I was getting through was nature, and the cards are confirming that. Re-energise in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Because we are fighting, aren't we? It's an internal battle to watch what's happening every day. The worry, the fear that we're constantly presented with, that can sink in if we don't tune out of what we're being fed on media on every front. So this, just like I could feel, is to remind us to re-energise in the natural world. So that really is the answer here. That's what will bring you peace and bring you joy. And before I go, I'm just going to turn one more card. This card is a message from your higher self. Oh, and it's fallen out already. And here we go. A message from your higher self, your ancestors, and your guides. And here's what it says. It says, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Do not compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. You really do. You've got this. And please tune in for more readings. I'll be doing longs and shorts. In the meantime, namaste. All the best to you. Bye.